This is just the icing on the fucking
Hello
cake.
guys,
Well
Program
done,
Message here and welcome
Messing
back to
around
another
like this
video.
3
And
times
today
already wasn't enough. You just went and
we're
did it
reviewing
again.
Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombies.
The
Yep,
passengers have been
this is still good in 2022, and would I suggest actually buying the entire Call of Duty Black Ops 4 game in 2022? Well, for starters, it is quite good. It definitely isn't bad, and it's not like Vanguard Zombies. That stuff's still absolutely garbage. But at the same time, it's not the most best Call of Duty.
This is better than nothing.
With stuff like custom mutations, and the fact that you can add bots and even change the map. Here I'm playing on Voyage of Despair. No bots, and I like how you can kind of add bots though and edit game rules. So if you're alone, you can still get a bunch of reses and stuff. And you can definitely change if you want a higher challenge or a lower challenge. Now here I do lag a tiny bit, which I'm very sorry for that. It was part of my network. We just recently booted it down and then rebooted for the internet. For starters, oh my god, if my thing could work. I'm trying to look at it right now. For starters, you can edit every single game role, like general, systems, like general. You can also edit the systems. You can edit the weapons, the enemies, and the player itself. Now I had taken a screenshot here of every single one, and although I did not show create a class, you could ever create a class, and I noticed now that it actually takes after Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. Yes, correctly, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombie. All of their like gobblegums have been carried into potion-like substances. And other stuff as well, like not every single perk is here. But there's stuff like Stamina Up, there's Quick Revive, there's Mule Kick, there's all of these recognizable ones. And then there's completely new ones, like one for upgrading your knife, a random perk, one time slip, and even one where you can see through walls, which I have equipped. I forget the names. But pretty much, this is a very short assumption of it, since I didn't really take a screenshot of everything else. If I do have screenshots, I would definitely put them up as I'm talking about this. I'll put them up for however long I need them up. Now 100%, it is very easy. I have a couple custom settings to nerf the zombies, as well as make them spread loose apart and make their damage half. I definitely have more health than regular. You usually start off with 100 health. I have 350 health because I give myself an extra 3 bars. And definitely this made it a lot more easier, especially with kills given small health and so much more. But I did keep true to a point. You do actually start off with 500 points. This is very common in Call of Duties. If you look at Black Ops 3, you also start off with it, which I would definitely review Call of Duty Black Ops 3 if you guys want me to. Leave a comment in the comment section down below if you want more zombie content as well. But the bots' design is actually kind of cool. The only thing I don't like is how I have never seen the ray gun in my entire existence of owning this game. This was one of my very first Call of Duties, my very first, rather than Black Ops 2, and definitely there was no ray gun. Every time I played, I would play until like around 50, and sure I used custom settings, but I had one of the weapons always on, and I never got the ray gun. I do not know, honestly, if it's in the game or not. I don't even know that, but in my opinion, I really don't like how the ray gun drops are terrible. That's one of the only things I don't really like. The ray gun is my favorite gun, especially if you get it in the early game, because it helps a lot. Obviously, not in the future, it doesn't help a lot, especially if you, but if you also pack a bunch, it does turn into a completely different one. And Ray Gun Mark II in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 was really good. Nothing really has changed, to be honest. Rather than the fact it's a completely different story. We're on a cruise after getting hit by the iceberg, and I kind of think this is a reference to the Titanic type thing. I really do think they kind of stole the Titanic story in a way, since we hit a giant iceberg and now we have to escape the ship. There's no trying to repair the ship, nothing. It's just the Easter egg. The cutscene is you escape the ship. Now, I have never actually unlocked this cutscene. I have no idea how to unlock the cutscene. And honestly, it is so boring, to be honest, for zombies. It really is. Like, I went and I tried to get a good enough gameplay, and like round 4 just lasted like 4 minutes into the entire clip. Like, we only have 11 minutes left. It's 5 minutes and 54 seconds in, and it's only round 5. But zombies take a while for it to actually load. It takes a while. It's already round 5, but the actual round starting music hasn't started, and an entire nuke power-up went from fully able to be used to nearly gone in its wait time, which is a ridiculous amount of just straight up waiting, and the amount of nothingness, and just it gets really boring really fast in my opinion. I really do like zombies, and again, I can't really sit there for long. I have lasted until like around 25 on the zombies, but definitely a lot of the times, well, I haven't even lasted to round 25. I've lasted to round 22. That's my high score. And that's in Black Ops 3 Zombies. The only reason is either because we die camping Jug, or we train most of the time and we do an Easter egg. On Black Ops 3, I've actually done the RK5 Easter egg, and definitely some of the parts are actually quite challenging and quite entertaining for the player, especially when you're in a tight pickle like that. Getting stuff like the nuke can really help, especially when you have such terrible guns. Also, my question is, why have they stolen so many Black Ops 3 guns and rename them? Like, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 quite literally does not continue any story, and it reuses characters like, I forget their names, but I know it quite literally multiplayer reuses characters from Black Ops 3, and quite literally is not really that much of an upgrade. And because there's no really campaign, it can't really give anything for the future type of games. And so games like Cold War, which I have not played, but I've seen parts of a story, it doesn't really get much of a story from Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4, the only story in the entire game is continuing Richtoven's story, aka the Aether story is what they call it. And pretty much this story, it's about a scientist trying to save a world from some type of issue where zombies are occurring every 2 seconds. In my opinion, I would honestly just,
We'll take all the help we can get.
and like, I hate how you can,
Half-assed job.
I hate how you can equip like perks or whatever they're called, like aftertaste and stuff, where you keep loadout perks, but the only loadout perks you honestly have equipped is the Eternal Blade, or possibly, if you have it, Mule Kick. And even then, stuff like Burnout stuff is cool, and it's like the Gobblegum, but I really don't like how they just changed it from Gobblegum. Really, what they should have done, if they should have just kept the Gobblegum way and use that. Now, I do actually quit at round 10 because it's so long and so boring. We have 7 minutes left of gameplay. 7 minutes out of a 9 minute and 42 seconds as I'm watching the clip over. And definitely is not easy either. A lot of stuff actually causes more points than what Call of Duty Black Ops 3 would have. max points that you can even spend in a, and like the main perk, the main starting perk is quite literally 4,000 points. Tell me or not, that's just because of my perk. That's still a stretch at 4,000. The maximum of point cost was 3,000, and that's what usually for Speed Cola in Black Ops 3. And of course, they had a better vein for this, and the laboratory vein actually causes a lot more. So if you have 27 remaining, instead of being able to, oh, well, just use 3, if you have 27
Frosted glass?
laboratory potions remaining, like I have, then you can't use them. And like the maximum you can buy is 75, and that gives you the best chance.
Can't make this
I
work
got
without
2 common
payment.
and a legendary.
Hell of a
I
racket
thought,
running here.
and it costs 75 for like 3, I believe. I spent that thinking I would get the best chance for legendary. I got a legendary, but I got 2 common ones as well, and they were both dead of a nuclear winter. I do not honestly know what is up with freaking Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and the terrible perk system, but I honestly never used any of these potions in my entire time of playing. I only now just realized there was legendaries, rare, commons, and stuff that only had limited uses. I thought there was always just for green ones and that's it. That's all you could have equipped it. And they changed every time you equipped it a different class. That's what I thought, and you could change for the regular. I did not know they carried most of the perks from Black Ops 4 into Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I meant to say Black Ops 3 back then. I think I said Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4. But,
Run around all you want, scabhead.
it's really just straight up confusing how you carry stuff from Black Ops 3, which has way more maps. I think Black Ops 4 has like 3 maps you have unlocked instantly, and I know that's better than Black Ops 3's only Shadows of Evil unlocked, but honestly, you can buy Zombie Chronicles and like 5 other maps, and sure, the 5 other maps are separate. You can give a season, you can give a Zombie Deluxe where you give you the season pass for Zombie Chronicles and for Black Ops 3 for like 129 on Xbox, and although that's very nice, and I'll definitely do that in the future when I have enough money, because I plan to buy it on my laptop to do a gameplay of it, better than doing it through Xbox, to be honest, and the Xbox console companion windows showing up and stuff. Generally, I suggest if you could actually buy this game, I would honestly, I'll leave it up to you. In my opinion, I probably wouldn't, back then I probably would have, since it was my favorite Call of Duty. Now, actually having stuff like World War II, Vanguard, Ghost, and Black Ops 2, and trying Black Ops 1, and playing Modern Warfare, the original, I definitely would not suggest buying this Call of Duty, especially because I've actually played Black Ops 3 with Zombie Chronicles and stuff, and Black Ops 4 carries over 1 original map that's classified, which is technically 5 from World at War, I think it is. I never really knew, but
I don't know where this weird ass box is.
either way, it's I would definitely not suggest this. The drops are terrible. There's no ray gun in sight, in my opinion, and so from my experience, I would not buy this game. This would probably be a if YouTube ask only type of game I would play. Rather than that, I never play this game in my spare time. It's honestly just for, it's just boring. The zombies is boring and unentertaining, and it takes so long, and it's just not for me. Like 14 minutes of video, and we're only on round 9. Almost into 15 minutes. With still 2 minutes remaining on the clip I recorded to round 10. That's insane. 2 minutes for round 10. But obviously the entire clip ain't going to be shown because I don't want to show me quitting. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. If you guys didn't catch the memo, I really would not suggest buying this game because it's just too boring for zombies and for multiplayer and stuff. But I'll do a full multiplayer review. As well as stuff like Call of Duty Black Ops 3 review. And any really Call of Duty you guys want. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and until next time, goodbye.